Tom Holland is seen teasing a mystery character for Spider-Man No Way Home, and it is highly likely that it's Uncle Ben from the MCU. Marvel's Spider-Man Homecoming, which was released in 2017, purposefully avoided the origin cliches of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's respective periods. Jon Watts omitted to depict Peter Parker obtaining his radioactive spider bite, and he entirely ignored Uncle Ben, who is said to have perished before Spidey's MCU debut. Thankfully, Spider-Man No Way Home incorporates the multiverse, and the appearance of an MCU Uncle Ben is one of the less bizarre hypotheses circulating. The trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home has already proven this. From the Sam Raimi trilogy, Tom Holland's Peter Parker will fight Alfred Molina's Doc Ock and Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, while Jamie Foxx's Electro will represent the Mark Webb films. With several realities colliding as a result of Doctor Strange's blunder, an Uncle Ben cameo in Spider-Man No Way Home is a distinct possibility. Tom Holland recently detailed one of the coolest moments he's ever filmed, in which 4 characters, Peter Parker, Marissa Tomei's Aunt May, Jon Favreau's Happy Hogan, and a 4th person Holland enigmatically failed to identify, converse around a table. All indicators point to Uncle Ben from the Marvel Cinematic Universe being the mysterious 4th visitor. Consider the situation: who else, out of everyone who could emerge from the universe, would sit down with Peter and May for a heart-to-heart? Doc Ock and his henchmen aren't pausing for coffee, and while Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are realistic, one-on-one sessions with Tom Holland would be more powerful. If more Spider-Man actors appear in Spider-Man No Way Home, fans will want them to be in the middle of the action rather than conversing over brunch. Uncle Ben, on the other hand, is completely reasonable. Uncle Ben isn't an action hero, so the laid-back atmosphere works well for him, and as a relative of Peter and May, both characters want closure from Uncle Ben. Happy Hogan may be a surrogate father figure for Peter, someone Ben can appreciate for looking after his nephew. The topic of conversation during Tom Holland's coolest Spider-Man No Way Home sequence is another significant clue. The quartet, according to Holland, talks about what it means to be a hero. Again, Maguire or Garfield might teach the MCU's younger Peter a thing or two about that, but the premise seems awfully similar to Uncle Ben's legendary power and responsibility lecture from 2002's Spider-Man and paraphrased in 2012's The Amazing Spider-Man. Who better than Marvel's finest expert on the subject, Uncle Ben, to reiterate the qualities of heroism to MCU Peter Parker? The sequence described by Tom Holland might appear in the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Peter and May are seen in their flat, watching J. Jonah Jameson's neck grow red on television. An invisible visitor interrupts them, leaving Holland and Tomei's characters astonished but not intimidated, implying that an unexpected friendly face has entered the room. Many MCU fans assumed Uncle Ben was the mystery invader at the time. This trailer scenario might be the exact sequence Tom Holland is referring about after a phone conversation to Happy. The fact that Uncle Ben is supposed to be in both might be quite telling. Uncle Ben might benefit from a large, unexpected stunt casting if he appears in Spider-Man No Way Home. Perhaps Jon Watts can steal Matt Damon from the Thor Love and Thunder set, or Bruce Campbell, who has been in every Sam Raimi Spider-Man film, could play Uncle Ben in the MCU. The evidence for Uncle Ben's MCU debut is beginning to grow. Whoever gets the authority and duty of playing him